All right, you guys ready? Cody, did you watch the Raw after WrestleMania?
Yes, I did.
All right, so it opens up with Cody. Got a good pop. He said everyone thinks the decision to return to WWE is difficult. He said it was not. It was simple, really. The stars left them in the dust. The star that left him in the dust. He signed a multi-year deal, he said. A man often finds his destiny in the path he takes to avoid it. He pointed to the fans of the big screen. There's an image of his dad holding up the WWE Championship belt in 1977. Rhodes got emotional and said that his father was his hero. A Dusty chant broke out. Rhodes said that the title belt that Dusty was holding in this photo eventually became the belt that Hulk Hogan got his hands on and the fans booed. Cody mentioned The Undertaker, Shawn, Triple H too. He called telling his father he didn't know he was a champion like Hulk Hogan. Cody said his father looked at him with the same eyes that his daughter has and told him that he won the match, but because he won by countout, he did not take home the championship belt. Cody said that at 8 years old, he knew that he needed to win the championship belt and then bestow it upon his father and tell him that no one could take it away from him now. Cody said that unfortunately that dream died, and he said that opportunity passed, or did it, he asked. Rhodes said he couldn't physically put it in his father's hand, but he could put it around the waist of the American Nightmare. He said his intentions were clear, and he's standing before the fans finally ready, and he said he's going to do it. He said he will do it for the fans, himself, his family, and for his father. Seth comes down the ring, looked at him, smiled, and shook his hand and said, "Welcome home." That was weird to me, honestly. I thought this was a ground. I think I said I thought this was groundwork for a heel character. To be honest with you, I don't know. I just think I think Cody doing that character that we talked about from Amazon Prime, where he's the insincere babyface.
Yeah.
Bro, nobody's doing that. I think he can do it because he's going to start saying stuff in these promos that are going to turn the fans off.
Remember, he didn't want to be heel in AEW. He wanted to continue.
I'm aware of that.
I mean, so
but
it's not
in
something
this company,
that
if he starts getting booed,
yeah.
I mean, they're like, I don't know. I just think I don't know. Well, Konnan, what'd you think of this? It's a good promo. It was a good promo.
He got a great reaction. People really liked him coming back. There were no boos, which is good. I absolutely hate his entrance song. Sounds just like something you'd hear in Impact. Just very generic.
Right.
He used it in
like
Impact.
Like listen to Adam Cole's. I like that one. Whatever the it is. That's a good intro.
Right.
And here's a problem. Like great. He did one of those old school Cody promos that he did when he first started AEW, like when he did the one with his brother, which was great. And he was hitting great home runs. He was the best promo man in the business until he did that "I Have a Dream" speech and the anti-UK speech and all that. But here's a problem that I have with Cody. Cody, to me, and I don't know if you get this when you look at him, Disco. Cody, to me, when you look at him, he looks like a used car salesman and like a TV evangelist and a politician all rolled up into one.
Like, I'm telling you, insincere.
He looks like the most disingenuous guy that has been built. Fake smile, the blonde hair.
Right.
Like
he's like a parody of all the things that people that you think are just bad actors. Right? that are like they're not sincere people. He looks.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you see the same thing I do.
Right.
I see a guy that is visually and the way he speaks, based on what all he's going to do is craft what comes out of his mouth. He is a very easily not likable guy.
Right.
He's good looking. He speaks. It's like everything that like a wrestling fan would be like upset about in another performer, or the performance. He checks all the boxes.
Right.
So
yeah.
So next was the what was it?
Let me say
next
one
is a
thing.
tag.
I want to make this point because this is very important. I've noticed that the fans, because this was the Raw after WrestleMania.
Right.
Like we've seen in previous years, they really didn't hijack the show and beat because I think all those fans are in AEW right now. I think they have the fans that actually like the product now. Yeah.
No, I'll tell you exactly what the deal is. The WWE for years, WrestleMania was an international event, and these people would fly over. Bro, the English fans, they just love to sing and chant and stuff. The English fans would be at the show, and they drive that whole narrative.
Right.
Like, they'd be very vocal at the show. They're singing a lot. They're creating shit. They're chanting, and everybody's catching on. That's the presence, not having the presence of that English,
besides,
UK crowd.
But besides that, there were times when it wasn't Raw, people would hijack the show, CM Punk and chants like that. I just feel that lately, like even when Priest was in there and he called them losers, and the fans were like, "Yeah, we're losers, and like they were having fun."
The tribalism of wrestling today has created the deal where this is AEW fans versus the WWE fans. So, bro, they only go to the shows of the organization that they're promoting. Like the AEW fans are not going to the WWE shows and doing the chants. The WWE fans are not going to AEW shows and doing it. They're like going to this like that. That's what's been created here. They're the fans of the specific brand. Do you think there's something to that?
Yep.
Yeah.